Hello again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know that I am, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you a little bit today. You know, historically speaking, customers' expectations far exceed what a company usually can do. But ONPASSIVE is changing all of that. For the first time in history, ONPASSIVE has turned the tables and now offers not only more than what is expected, but more than what the customer, especially the multi-level marketer, thought was even possible. But you gotta know by now that MLM has gotten a bad rap because its financial structure is triangular when it's seen on paper, and that multi-level structure has been associated with at least two types of scams. One of them was named after Charles Ponzi in the 1920s because he promoted a investment type that promised about a 50% return within a few months for what he claimed was an investment in international mail coupons. Well, as such, a Ponzi is a fraudulent investing scam that generates profits for earlier investors from money taken from later investors. This is similar to the pyramid scheme in that both are based on using new investors' funds to pay the earlier backers. Now, the difference between these pyramid schemes and a lawful MLM program is, unlike MLMs, the schemes have no real products, okay? Despite the apparent bad press, though, multi-level marketing is a phenomenal business model. Now, here are the 5 top MLM companies, okay? There's Amway at $8.8 billion, Avon at $5.7 billion, Herbalife at $4.5 billion, Vorwerk at $4.2 billion, and Mary Kay coming in at $3.5 billion. And as you'll see later in this presentation, ONPASSIVE, with its 50 full departments of products, is going to come in at a $1 billion valuation immediately following its public opening. And that's based on what we anticipate for revenue and has nothing to do with its current infrastructure or value as it stands. This means, as phenomenally successful as the GoFounders is, with more than 325,000 active accounts, there is a massive group of entrepreneurial-minded people and multi-level marketers that have not joined simply because they don't believe that ONPASSIVE can deliver on its promises. If you are in that group, this video is for you. My name is Jeffrey Morlock, and I'm saying not only can ONPASSIVE deliver, it will over-deliver and has already got a history of doing exactly that. So, what is ONPASSIVE? Well, let me start by explaining some terms, then I'll use those terms in a description of ONPASSIVE. And I'm going to share a little bit about our new office that I'm sure you don't know. After that, we'll talk about a bunch of products much better than what you're currently using, and then describe the 4 ways to take advantage of ONPASSIVE's total internet solution. Right off the top, let's start with artificial intelligence, which is the development of computer systems that are able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision-making, and translation between languages. ONPASSIVE uses a branch of AI known as machine learning, which is the use and development of computer systems that are able to learn and adapt without being explicitly programmed to do so. And they do this by using algorithms and statistical models to analyze and to draw references from patterns of data. So when we say that ONPASSIVE uses AI, that's exactly what we're talking about. Next, we need to know what information technology is. And that's the use of systems, especially computers and telecommunications, that's used for storing, retrieving, and sending information of all sorts. Information technology is what ONPASSIVE does. Now, next, we've got a digital ecosystem, okay, and that's a distributed, meaning that it works across a lot of systems. It's also adaptive, meaning that it can change because it's got a flexible design. And it's an open socio-technical system, meaning that it recognizes the interaction between people and technology in workplaces. And these all have properties of self-organization, scalability, which incidentally also renders an economy to scale, which means the more we use it, the less it costs us. And it is also showing traits of sustainability. The next thing we have is digital marketing. Now, in the component of marketing, this is the one that utilizes internet and online-based digital technologies like desktop computers, mobile phones, laptops, other digital media and platforms that promote the services and products with digital marketing campaigns that use combinations of search engine optimization, the SEO, search engine marketing, SEM, content marketing, influencer marketing, content automation, campaign marketing, data-driven marketing, e-commerce marketing, lots of marketing, okay? Social media marketing, social media optimization, email direct marketing, display advertising, ebooks. You get the idea, right? The list goes on and on and on. And it's all digital marketing. So when we put all of these things together, we can define ONPASSIVE as an artificial intelligence information technology company with its own digital ecosystem atop a massive digital marketing platform to offer the world's first total internet solution, and it smoothly and flawlessly provides anything and everything to drive, sustain, and enhance any online experience. Now that's a mouthful, and there's no other company on the planet that can keep up with us. Through the TIS, ONPASSIVE regroups existing markets by bringing everything under one roof. It then duplicates it and then automates the entire process under a new structure that's got a lot greater efficiencies. And finally, it amplifies your success by branding you, the customer. It does not brand ONPASSIVE. Now, a little while ago, I talked about letting you know a little secret about our main office and IT hub, right? And this is something I found out by accident just doing some searches. So our main office and IT hub are in High Tech City in Hyderabad, Telangana, India. All right. Now, we've been told that it's a 5-story building and that we got a 9-year lease on it. And all that is true enough. It's a beautiful building. You can see the pictures that I've been showing you here in the slides. However, in actuality, there's also a basement, ground floor, and the 6th floor called the terrace, and it's got a cafeteria. So you've actually got a 7-floor building if you put it all together and don't include the basement, I think. But that's not the interesting part for you. The interesting thing is, if you Google the name on the bottom of the building, you come up with a page that talks about the building and lists all the current occupants. Now, in the spirit of all done for you, like ONPASSIVE has, I've also placed the link in the description box below so that you can go and have some fun with that. But I think you'll find it interesting. So anyway, that was me keeping the promise. All right. Now, here are some brief examples, some descriptions that represent some of the components, the products, or the services, and even standalone businesses that are contained in the 50 departments that are housed within ONPASSIVE's TIS. Now, as we go through some of them, think about which ones you currently use and how much you're paying for them. And then think about this. What if you got everything that I am mentioning here and more for as low as $250 a month? I mean everything. Something to think about, yes? Okay, advertising. Obviously, we use this to draw business, to drive business, and to attract customers. And it's targeted to your market, all right? If you sell widgets only in Australia, then we're going to target customers in Australia wanting widgets, and we're going to drive them to your site. Artificial intelligence. Hey, that's the backbone of automation in ONPASSIVE systems. Calendar scheduling. It's an automated scheduling solution using virtual assistant for multiple or recurring meetings and very important events. Automatically invite people, send out action items, daily itinerary, etc. Live chat. It's an AI-driven communication platform that's technically and emotionally savvy. You need to understand that. Also, integrating chat box with existing messaging platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, yada yada, and other apps can be done by anyone with very minimal technical knowledge. Contact Manager. This is for bulk email campaigns, tracking advertising results, etc. Crowdfunding. It's a platform created for crowdfunding a personal account, you, the customer. Daily funnel. New funnels that are created every day to provide traffic to your site. Digital marketing is a marketing platform used on the internet and online-based digital technologies. Domain name. This is a fully qualified domain name, branded to you. The one having the complete URL structure consisting of 0 level, top level, 2nd level, 3rd level domain as per requirements and your name preference. Obviously, there's email marketing. That's an automated process that nurtures and processes leads. They will do that through email, obviously, and convert your leads into customers. Through it, you can access the best communication channels, customize, emailing lists, You get guaranteed higher conversion rates, etc. We also have flexible wallets. These are digital wallets to manage finances. They accommodate all types of payment modes, including crypto, paper money, fiat, bank cards, etc. They have tracking with it, records all your transactions, is fully connected to everything else in ONPASSIVE as well. We have a Give Back Fund, which is a platform to establish accounts for charitable giving, for philanthropy. The GoFounders platform, obviously, that's the community of ONPASSIVE leader founders. You get guaranteed targeted visitors, website visitors targeted by interest and market, etc. You can also look at the advertising up there and see what we did with that. There's an IP tracker. It provides information on host name, location, and other information about IP addresses, who visited your website, what their queries were, etc. You can get rendered and recorded data for IP addresses too through a specific time through designated 128 IPv6 subnets too. So for you techies out there, there's liquid hosting, liquid responsive designs, which has to do with data centers available over the internet, over the cloud, right? Has to do with website layouts, hosting designs that automatically adjust screen resolution, provide scalability, etc. Live events. These are communication events like webinars, video hosting, hosted in real time. Marketplace is a single place to access and purchase any and all IT commodities and services that you'll ever need. Mass bulk mailing, right? Emailing and tracking for large groups of people through a single mailing system, and you can record all email IDs and manage your contacts, campaigns, etc. Obviously, there's AI tools. These enable businesses to gather and analyze data from multiple sources at the same time. That helps actually to determine market trends and helps to revamp marketing strategies according to what you learn. And the targeted marketing strategies boost conversion and attract new customers, obviously. Mass marketing campaigns. These are campaigns and they are intentionally appealing to an entire market. Merchants and cards are bank accounts with cards and accept payments through them. That's part of the finances and the wallets and all that's connected to it. There's also a ONPASSIVE Millionaires Club. That's a club with only ONPASSIVE millionaires as its members. That's a pretty elite club, by the way. So you want to be in there. And to be in there, you really need to be a founder. So you can also use multiple businesses, which is the ability to host multiple businesses through a single platform. And that's what you can do with ONPASSIVE. We've also got what we call the Office Abroad 1000, and this is particular to ONPASSIVE in that founders that attain certain criteria will become what we call a global leader. It's possible for non-founders to be this, but I would highly, highly, highly doubt it. Payment transfers, the ability to transfer ONPASSIVE funding internally and externally. Webinars, this is ONPASSIVE's proprietary OConnect webinar platform. There's a print shop for tools for creating marketing materials and such. Your private inbox, obviously, an inbox that's personal to your branding, the customer. It provides income for life, residual income for life. That's a biggie. This is income generated perpetually as long as the account is active. We do screen captures and ability to capture screen images in real time, and SEO, which is search engine optimization, is done for your websites for better organic traffic. SMS, MMS, which is, plain text and text with media messaging capability. Staff Manager, which is a holistic solution to enhance team collaboration and communication through scheduling, assigning, prioritizing with intuitive reports. It's got an analytics dashboard, etc. Tech support for all. This is tech support that's available to all buyers and resellers, everybody that's a member of ONPASSIVE. This is a 24/7 thing going on. There's also a trim URL, which is a proprietary URL shortening tool to make email-friendly links that can be used while marketing across the various mediums. There's also what we call a triple entry bonus, and that's one of the bonuses that's built into the compensation plan, which obviously there's more than one. Video chat. This is face-to-face internet conversation via webcams, dedicated software for seamless interaction on a one-to-one chat or a one-to-many chat in real time. There's also video conferencing, where participants invite each other, others. They create rooms, communicate with sound and vision. You know what that's about. Video mail. This is email messaging with videos attached, video marketing, which is marketing that integrates video into the marketing campaigns, viral sharing. This is actually a marketing strategy that spreads person to person via social media. You've got that at your fingertips as well. Obviously, VPN, the virtual private network that is encrypted, and it extends the private network across a public network and maintains security, etc. The website builder, it's a website building without manual coding or editing. It's got voice search and other necessary features that are employed simply by choosing the options that you want. There's webinar conferencing, and this is to connect with a team or communicate with target audiences without any external disturbances. Remote working is made easy. It's efficient for your meetings and for all customer demands over all your conferences, so life will be pretty good for you. That's a handful of them. Keep in mind that there is more, and that it's all hands-free. It's all uniquely coded. It's one-of-a-kind plug-and-play system. It's all connected, integrated, self-contained, fully functional, and completely automated through AI. And this is what we've all been waiting for, especially if you are a multi-level marketer. You need to get into this. You need to get in now, before we even start the soft launch. And keep in mind, our products don't have caps on them. This means they support unlimited use. And incidentally, this unlimited theme runs all the way through everything in ONPASSIVE. And that means that you can run your entire business under total automation with more products than you currently use for less than you currently pay. So if you're tired of getting a product and then having to spend a small fortune for what you need to make it work, or paying extra so you can use it more, we don't do that. So join us. We got one low monthly price with no upsells, and the system can pay you a lot to use it through 3 positions with different combinations, okay? Now, the first one is this. You can become a customer after we open to the public by subscribing to ONPASSIVE. As a customer, you get every tool ONPASSIVE has so you can automate your own business for one low monthly subscription, much lower than you're currently paying. Now, option number 2, you can become a reseller of the Total Internet Solution components to automate businesses for others by having ONPASSIVE market them for you. As a reseller, for one low monthly fee, ONPASSIVE will market every tool they have to automatically create sales for you, right? Place those sales, those customers, in a team for you and pay residual income to you in real time that builds throughout your life. Incidentally, when there are 3 customers in your team, your monthly subscription fee is covered for you, and Mr. Mufareh calls that 3 and free. Now, number 3, right? The third way. You can become a customer and a reseller. In this way, as a reseller, you pay ONPASSIVE to market their tools for you as a way of automating businesses for others. And as a customer, you use the tools for your own business, and ONPASSIVE handles that for you too. But here is the creme de la creme, as they say. Option 4, you become a founder, a reseller, and a customer. Becoming a founder allows you to pre-build your network and your net worth by creating teams before ONPASSIVE opens to the public, and then the company will help you build your teams before and after the launch, as well as giving you a lot of other benefits. So listen, if you're already an MLMer, a multi-level marketer, if you've already developed or have a following or have developed a recruiting mechanism, ONPASSIVE is an absolute paradise for you. When you join with us as a founder, you can immediately start to bring the other founders in. Then, once we start the soft launch, the company is going to add more founders to the teams that you've started. This means you, as a founder, are going to have teams of founders, and those founders will have other founders in their team. The beauty of this is that every founder is going to have their team filled by marketing that is done by ONPASSIVE. Each campaign is expected at a minimum to triple your team, and we've already got a full year of campaigns already scheduled once we open to the public. ONPASSIVE is going to add customers, subscription sales to your founders' teams month after month after month to create residual income for you for life. This can be left to you for your family as a legacy, as an inheritance for your friends and your family. And I really hope that this has helped you to understand the ONPASSIVE model as it pertains to a paradise for multi-level marketing opportunities. I'm urging you to join us immediately and grab this chance to do more than you ever thought possible, because if you miss this, it won't be back around again. And we will provide everything we can do to kickstart your success immediately, because time is short. So, if an existing founder invited you, please get back with that founder, sign up in their team. But if that's not the case, then I would absolutely love to have you on my team, in our team. So I ask that you click the link in the description box below and join right now. I thank you so much for this. I thank you for listening, and I'm grateful for it. And I wish blessing upon blessing for you and your entire family.